Hi, welcome to day 7 of the 24 uh, Advent calendar with crystals. And today, our my co-host and guest is Sheila. Hi. Um, and we're going to start with the mother prayer and then go to the box, open it up, and see what stone Sheila is here to talk about. The Earth Mother. We are all thankful to our mother, the Earth, for she gives us all that we want and need for life. She supports our feet as we walk around her. It gives us great joy that she continues to care for us as she has from the very beginning of time. To our mother, we send greetings and thanks. Now our minds are one as we focus on the crystals. And Sheila is number 7. And I know this is kind of a glary surface. It's sort of a little difficult to see. But I promise you, she's number 7. And as you know, I have to pop these boxes because they're hard to open. Sheila's stone is, it doesn't want to come out and talk. Okay, yes, it does. It's Jasper. And most of you have seen Jasper. It's a red stone. It kind of has an interesting way it forms. It it's a silicate, it starts a silicate rich water that's red that has the iron oxide in the matrix. And what it does is it forms into sand or clay type structures. And then as the heat builds up and quartz is formed, it's a form of quartz. And it uh, it gets a distinctive red color. It occurs in fissures, cracks, crevices, and sometimes big chunks. It's finely aggregated. It's a finely aggregated form of quartz, which means it's very smooth when you polish it up. And red jasper is a as in its spiritual point, it's a very powerful protective stone. Red jasper is known as the symbol of life, bringing with it the vibrant energy that encourages our personal growth and our spiritual growth, motivation and realization to the person who holds it. Those who seek an awakening of spirit are drawn to red jasper on an emotional, spiritual, and physical level. When you hold a stone, um, there's a kind of stone that's somewhat like it. It's made differently within the ground, but it's called carnelian. And if you get a really good carnelian or a really good red jasper, you can actually, if you hold it in your hand, you can actually feel it almost purring. It's so ready to go. Jasper is a stone that brings peace and tranquility. For those who use it, find it has a very nurturing sense that will widen your own understanding and your own ability to nurture. It can often reduce fear with an energetic and optimistic spirit. If you're new to wearing red jasper, however, it's important to note that it can so energize you that it can become very intense. So you can pair your um, jasper with obsidian, which both of which I happen to have on my desk, or smoky quartz. This is a beautiful smoky quartz because the smoky quartz blends into the clear. But if you put these, if you're just getting into jasper and want to work with it, it's good to keep those pieces around you because they ground you in. Jasper is a powerful healing crystal that can help us to ground, balance our energy. Where it can be beneficial while it can be very beneficial to your energetics when you're up and about, it's probably not the best stone to put in the bedroom because it's sending out energy. Get up, get up, get up. And if you're like me, last thing you need is a stone talking to you in the middle of the night. Anyway, we're going to come back and we're going to talk with Sheila a little bit about red jasper. And welcome. Thank you so much for helping.
You're welcome. Thank you for asking, as usual. What I got with the red jasper, and I used red jasper back when I got a heartbreak. And
Mm-hmm.
ironically, this card right here has the red jasper, and most of the heartbreak or the three of swords has that red sword, that red
Mm-hmm.
heart in there. And this one kind of looks like red jasper, so that was kind of cool.
Hmm.
But I went to it because I had heartbreak. Now, heartbreak doesn't mean everything went bad. Sometimes heartbreak means everything is going to be better. And this right here, the red jasper, kind of got me through. I grabbed it, and then it has that healing power and that optimism that keep on going, even though
Hmm.
you're heartbroken. Keep on going, get to the other side, and get to the wisdom of healing. And I think this red jasper is a perfect stone for anybody that is going through that. Also, if somebody is kind of confused about which way to go, sometimes your confusion is just being up in the air, and red jasper will energize you to pick a direction as well. So those are a few things that red jasper has used. I've used in my own personal life, and you can use for many different ways. I have this on my when I read, I have this on my table at all times, and I has them all. And of course, red jasper is right there.
Hmm.
So I have that as an eye poem as a focus onto, and I also have red jasper in my what is these called again? Grid.
Red.
Um, from from Nancy Jean as well, and it's for my channel.
The
So
first grid I built for you was the Divine Feminine, and it has a lot of red jasper and other pink stones that are all part of that healing to your heart center.
yeah.
And also, it can be used to awaken to our heart center. I think
Yes.
there's a lot of people who want their hearts to go to sleep right now because they can't handle it. And for one, don't ever give up on your heart. And the heart's where all the healing starts. I know when I went on my weight loss journey, I was meditating and doing some tapping and doing some other things, saying, why can't I do that? What's going on? Why do I hold on to this weight? Why do I get to a point and then subterfuge it and go back up? For those of you who don't know, I used to weigh over 300 pounds. And um, what I found was when I was tapping, all of a sudden one night I got the message, you've built a fort fat around you so no one can get near your heart. Your heart wants to awaken now. So if you awaken your heart, it will lead you so you don't have to feel that defensive about everything. And uh, voila, 150 pounds some later. I mean, 150 pounds counts what I lost and gained was, but
Yeah.
I'm 50 pounds from my goal. And uh, don't expect to see it gone tomorrow. And no, I won't take funny little shots and things. But Jasper is what we use to heal. It's what we use to focus on our heart. It's also when you get it and you use it, you can generate it out to other people. That's the role it has in the divine feminine. Is it
Mhm.
helps because the divine feminine is the energy that goes most to the heart.
Yep.
So I hope that gives you another piece to think about the puzzle about when we're getting it together. And none of the stones can work on their own, just like we can't work on our own. And we've had a grounding stone, we've had a fossil show up in our 12 in our crystals. We've had Amazonite, which is an incredible anti-anxiety stone, show up. So there, yeah, you've
Like
got
that.
that silicate. That's
This is
silica.
silicon. Okay. Look.
Silica comes from salt, and that's actually the world's hardest salt. That's why it's so fragile. It's a softer stone. But all the stones have a purpose and a place, and what we're building it up in these 24 days is the knowledge of how to build, put putting the pieces together. I used to love to do puzzles at Christmas. That was my time of year when I would do them. And so we're putting that puzzle together. And I can't thank you enough, Sheila, for showing up to help us do this. We'll be on
Welcome.
tomorrow at 11:11 in the morning, Central Standard Time, with the next stone. And but thank you so much for showing up for us, Sheila. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. Say bye.
Bye.